Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. I'm Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a pullover from Public Spaces, which means my pullover costs $50. So the presidential debate was tonight. It was horrible. Meaning, it was horrible because the current sitting president just reinforced to everyone how weak and how strong he is with the dementia. If I was a country that wanted to, attack America, I would do it before the election. I would do it now. Like we have. Well, I've been saying this. I didn't vote for Biden the first time because he was too old. And we all age differently. So, I've known people who were, Biden's age and were sharp as a tack, as they say, physically fit. Obviously when you're 80, you're not going to be physically fit, but physically fit for 80, like you can walk unassisted. You can jog if you have to. Obviously you're not going to bust out a full sprint, but you actually don't need help moving around, and your mental faculties are all there. I've known plenty of people that age who fall into that category, and then I've known plenty of old people that age who have Alzheimer's or who live in a home or who can't walk, or they can walk but they need a walker, or they just need assisted living. And Joe Biden's one of those people who he's mentally not there. But once again, I was saying this 4 years ago. He's mentally not there, and you add on to the fact that he's in bed with China. That doesn't help. You see how bad his one son is, and usually how bad the children are reflect how bad the parents are. I mean, that right there is enough to not vote for him. Now, I wasn't going to vote for him anyway, but like when the Hunter Biden laptop came out, I was thinking, no one's going to vote for this guy. And I was thinking, no one's going to believe that it's fake. But then, I'm one of those people that don't believe government, so. But yeah, that debate was horrible. I didn't understand half the words Joe Biden said. He mumbled half his answers. The whole thing was a senior moment. And I don't even know if Trump was good. It's just that Biden was so bad. The only thing Trump had to do was show up. And Trump did show up. And that's why it's... Jesus Christ. That was embarrassing. Like, that was just cringe. That was so bad. I don't know. Now, okay, but the good news is, the good news, Trump is guaranteed to win if Biden runs. So that's the good news. So I'm actually happy that this debate happened. Because Trump won last election. But this time, they can't print enough votes to make it happen this time. Because if they do, I mean, even people, who or like, I'll never vote for Trump no matter what. Even they're going to be like, okay, this is kind of ridiculous. Because, once, we've already lost faith in government because of what happened with COVID. All the lies, all the censorship, all the people who came out and said the right thing that were silenced, lost their Twitter, lost their Facebook, lost their online presence because the government didn't like what they had to say, even though they were saying the right thing. So you have people who have already lost faith in the government because of that. And then you're going to again mess with the election. So you're going to have a society, a population that's just never going to vote on stuff or just vote haphazardly because like, well, it doesn't matter like which way I vote because it's just, the people in charge are just going to make pass what they want to pass. So, just for the sake of, our, as they say, democracy, they can't steal this election again. Now, granted, I guess they could, but I mean, I just see the population just taking a turn for the worse if they don't actually hold a fair election. But I mean, because like that's why when they passed the 25th Amendment, I was the first one to say, well, because I was the one I was talking to, I was the first one to say, oh, Biden's going to win the election. I knew it because it's like, why would you make that? Because you're not making it for Trump. You're making the 25th Amendment so you can get rid of Biden. And I said that way back, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I said that like on the podcast, I said that. I said, they're making the 25th Amendment for Biden. So the fix is in. And then on my podcast too, I was saying the reason why all these talk shows make fun of Trump every night, that is campaigning to plant the seeds in people's mind to not want to vote for him. And if he loses, like it's no big deal because, I was making fun of this guy the whole time. So I don't care if the election was, tampered with. So, I mean, it was a slow burning, a long drawn out plan. But I mean, I did call that plan, which it's very rare, seldom when someone calls something but has proof, and I have proof, so happy about that. But anyway, I still think something fishy is going to happen with the election. Like they'll probably try to throw another case against Donald Trump, so don't be surprised if, once again, you can't trust the government. Don't be surprised if you find, documents in his possession that just magically appear. And I like how Biden had documents he wasn't going to have, but it was okay. But Trump has documents and it's bad. So I don't know about that. But or watch them go after like one of his family members to distract him during the campaign. But here's another thing. It doesn't matter how bad the debate was or whatever else happens. People are already decided on who they're going to vote for. People who just hate Trump, even though they saw what happened tonight, they saw a senior citizen mumble through everything. They're going to still vote. Like they rather see the world burn than vote for Trump. I mean, the open border alone is enough. Let's just say if I was a Democrat, the open border is enough for like anyone of common sense, anyone that wants to see the country do better. The border should be enough to be like, I'm never voting, at least for this person again. Because if Democrats are synonymous with an open border, you can't vote for them. And then you have, was it the FBI? I kind of watched the news. I think it was the FBI, or it was some kind of government agency that said right now there are over 500 terrorist threats in America right now. People that came across the border illegally. And so here's the thing, like if they know that these people are terrorists, how come they didn't stop them at the border? I don't understand that. But 500 to me, I know that's a small number compared to the population of the country, but 500 terrorists to me is a lot. Because you have 500 people who grew up in a country that hates America. I mean, like, that's why these people blow themselves up. Like, they don't plant bombs, they are the bomb. So we had people, according to I believe it was the FBI, do your own research, but I believe it was the FBI, saying that there's and I believe they said it was over 500 credible terrorist threats are now in America because of the open border. And they wouldn't even bring that up because, they lean left. So the fact that they said that, they're trying to just make people go, okay, like, we can't vote for Biden. Because it's like, you know, they want the left, they want Democrats to win, but even they know, okay, this guy that does another 4 years, it's over. Okay, and then when people come in illegally, that's money taken away from us. That's our tax dollar. So it's like every American should just not vote for Biden just based on the border because he's throwing away our tax dollars to Ukraine and illegal immigrants. It's the worst president of our time, and he topped it off with the worst debate of all time. And if you want to see the world burn, vote for Biden. And there's some people that do want to see the world burn, so that's okay. It's you're an adult. You're free to do what you want. So if you want to see the world burn, go ahead, go ahead. But yeah, I don't see how anyone can spin this debate in a positive way. And then they even took polls like right after, which I don't know what a poll does right after anyway, but uh, they're like 63% of people think Trump won the debate, and 33% think Biden won the debate. But that doesn't mean the votes are different because, people that don't want to vote for Trump just are going to vote for anyone. That's not Trump. That's just how it is. But they need to set age limits on candidates. Okay, like if like 70, like 70 to me is enough. Like if you're gonna turn 70 in office, you can't run. Like it should be a quote unquote young man's game because you need someone who's gonna be kind of with the times. You want to be with someone who's gonna be there mentally, like like a person 70 can still be sharp, but like once you get over that, you don't know what you're gonna get. And then there's been so many cases of early set dementia, like that's gone up through the roof because like apparently people's horrible diets, go vegan. So yeah, the debate was horrible if you're a Democrat and treat politics like it's a sports team. But it was also terrible if you're just a person who likes America because this is like there is no way that you can say that we have a good leader in office. Maybe there was a way you could have said it before, but there's no way you could say it now. Okay. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the debate. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.